there's interesting conflict going on. It's just if I will be myself as an era, there's looking for so it's aging around. Why aging is aging is always be some theme about. I've talked about a lot because I'm so afraid to talk about aging and dying and everybody. And somebody preoccupied whole their lifetime and what living around to die around here. So the philosophers was always ask for purpose of the life around here if they will die around here, etc. If they will be existing around. So they always complaining. First of all, what's aging is the current conditions around here. They say, well, look at this. I'm young, but I'm not so young what I want to see. But looking for, I will be much bigger than I am, and how to change my physiology. So it's not necessarily a concept of aging itself, but the physiological reality what they are. I wouldn't be care about how my 30 Google Pix year old occasion is. I'm only concerned about how my function myself as in here. Exactly. It's just in any kind of way. So that kind of way. So the kind of age doesn't mean nothing, but what it means is how the visual is the operation here. And one of the things about here looks so the magic 4 colors has been so kind of there's a telomeres, but they have a study about the genetics case that they're looking for genetics, and they say about it, well, there's not a single one the genes with already medication is they will be the so what they will be doing is a gene therapy. You have to change the whole genes around how the body that none of this. So here it is somebody here is a hypothetical situation. In a given here it is somebody is some hypothetical single gene affection around one single gene is the causing of the aging whole totally. So since that gene itself is an unfunctional, the person will not age at all. So what does it mean about it is the person will be burning that is not able to even develop me, because in order to be groovy enough to get, he had to be aging too around this occasion. In other respects, there could be three kind of variations. In one variation, the person and therefore are able never ever developing to improve with this kind of gene. Second, the person will be groove up, he will be never stop be groovy because there's no gonna stop the groovy factor, so he will be always getting bigger and bigger. And so he never will be the aging, but he will be dying for it because eventually he will be run off the case and the resources to able to supporting his grooving about here, and because only way that he can live about is always consuming more and more Asian. He will die after Asian here. So he's gonna say, but there's always a reality about the universe. The third individual situation here was scenario is not able to actually groove. He will be automatic, has nothing to be aging, and he's never ever changing about it. So when I think about it, this kind of different thing that they will be grooving and they will be stuck in after after 20 years for the rest of the entire universe around. So they will be never dying of any kind of aging diseases, or they will be possible die any other kind of a way around here. They are still a physical, pretty much everything else, except they have no aging factoration here. This is a simple aging factoration. So individuals who already burn around thereafter, I guess that the point here is that the whole all the cells themselves have some kind of aging factors around here, everyday genes around here. So they have to be changed everyday cells in order to be able to. So if somebody have already born up with kind of the aging genes around here, you have to be able to replacing around here. There's a kind of idea about somebody able to, with a huge sum of money, able to use the power around here. So one of the things I was all kind of thinking about the certain is to call it organ transmissions and so on here. So the idea about here is an individual's about internal organs, kidneys, heart, brains, eyes, retinas and so on, that they could be replaced by some other living organisms. So not the human would have a partner on here, or some kind of in vitro, so it's a classic case here, application. It could be replaced around here. So some individuals like a car is some program, they could be always replaced about that. So not aging of the simple thing around here. They're always changing everything, and I keep it changing around eventually, infinitely. In universe where the metric exercise is, so some individuals around here. Of course, this kind of a universe, so think about that. It's always one only interest, I guess, and it's very positive at days in here. But not necessarily anything else about that, guys. So you can be all kind of scenarios developing around here. One is reality scenarios is this kind of so the individual himself is able, because whatever conditions he's so able to acquisition capabilities of it. So individual alone is important factors here. But in isolation, he had to do himself everything himself alone, everything in here. So in the earth, okay, so where there's not a humans around the individuals, if you wanna live this kind of scenario, he had to himself say for create a laboratory, which he himself had to manufacture his own knowledge, I guess, capability for all the kind of substances about the organs around here. In some kind of universe where there's more of the humans, so individuals they will harness the other humans example those organs themselves, or buying for a money for the humans around here. Is like a benefit of the humans because he has a kind of a monetary power about this, and it's gonna be uneven universe and world around here. It's always have a negative word, a sorrow of the word of the unevenness and equality. So individuals have a selfishness and a self-interest, I guess, and living and causing a death of the destruction of the other organisms for his own self-interest, I guess, you know, putting one's own interests over everything else around here. But the point here it is, some predication is in this kind of universe around here, where there is a limited amount of resources around here, or potentials, or well, the individuals themselves can use it, the physical power to getting of the things and causing of a destruction of the individuals and things around here. It's a kind of a conflict universe. Conflict universe where there are a lot kind of possibilities to this kind of violence, selfishness, behavior, and generalized and behavior with is one benefiting cause somebody else happy losing or you're defeating competition and so on and anything. Some realities about the universe about here. Yes, it's always of course a given universe and a reality about some kind of a thing around here of what happened actually. But apart from anything around here is somebody gets all to be said around here and it's just concept about the question here. That there's not much freedom nevertheless is around here. So one have also the genetical the importance not only reproduction but the surviving moration. So it doesn't matter that some individuals only live around just 100 years or so right here, given but they wanna live for an absolute eternity time right here. However, is there nobody say about you live in eternity given all this time right here. Universe possible can no matter what kind of able to change in the formation. So the biological body has been doomed to be dying after just the burning around here. Like what collaboration is what there is the key around here. The biological body is doomed to be destruction around here. So I say every single moment there is a cells dying around here. The changes there is always changing around here. It's never absolutely the same thing around here. Even the reality, even the person, all that. Think about the personal observability. Things seems to be pretty same around here. The person, if a person goes looking for now and 5 years ago, if I will be running 100 meters here, I will be running in again 13 seconds, and I pretty much run the 30 seconds of 100 5 years ago. Nothing really have a chance around here. And April every day my eyes able to see around 2.6 billion pixels every single second actually. I mean that in every single moment they should keep in some single fraps or a single a frame around April based on. I did pretty much the same. So my physical capabilities are the same around here. Not changing, improvise or words in it, but they remain same around here. Very stable indeed. There's no crew factor. So I have the same number of the cells in my body and so the same of everything. So this seems to be pretty stable around here, one respect here. Person can get aging, wrinkling around here, getting grey hairs and so on and so on. Then I'm looking for these reactions. I'm looking for the genes itself. I'm looking for cells around here. I'm looking for cells around here. Example, any cells, liver cells around. Go liver. So what the liver is, and if you look at cells, there is already 2.5 more cell cycles of the cell. So they have so thereafter actually those telomeres each of the liver cells are the same cells. So in 5 years ago had the basically double distance around here, the telomeres than now. So that's the difference around here. That's one of the important aspects of aging is. But is it all about telomeres? Is telomeres the only thing what is aging and marker about apart from the physical weakening? So that's the case is one of the things about here is always about the why those cells lose telomeres. So what the hell it does have to do with telomeres lose around here? I was using telomeres, so replace the telomeres. You don't just take some pill around here which get a body and it automatically refilling those bodies telomeres. I guess that's something to say about here. There is some factor say for refilling. What telomere is losing of the end of the cells has to do with anything actually. if you're looking for those seals around here, you're looking for here the cell, and this is how they operate here, and chromosome editing, that's how the function of the cell is, you know. And so what causes death around it, except cytolysis around it, the whole factors, the chemical systems around it, all different possibilities, how it can be around it. Okay, somebody is not looking for all the possibilities, looking for one possibility. The cells are like this at these configurations around. They always have to go this in a kind of way. So if there comes a kind of stoppage situation here, and the cell around here, and mitosis and destruction here, and then it's a destruction here, destruction, destruction, that, and destruction, anything else, yeah. So once I have a destruction, then the person is not living any longer, you know. And why not? Or a microacidification, you know. That's usually the number pretty much everywhere, except maybe some poor countries, richer the countries are, usually the higher the number and so on, you know. Also, the bigger the country is, I guess, the number of the population, usually the lower the number of the foreigners, because even it will be considerably richer because the poorer sheer number of the case of the country itself. But anyway, I've almost think about this kind of aging as a sort of individual, every individual humans ever lived has really died about who has have a died so far. It doesn't matter as when they was born, but somebody will be using some kind of a chronological way. Every individual born before 1980 has died, but the 80 case in here. Is there really? So at this moment there's nobody who's now over 132 years old living 32 years as minimum nation is not existing anymore in the water on your occasion. I don't know about that, isn't sort of what I really care about, what it really mean anything for me or either. Somebody who's interested in aging, they already know about it, they are able themselves stopping aging on here. So well, that's the case of thing around. Obviously, it's always somebody themselves, like anybody. There's individuals who die around here, and there's individuals who are doing very well, isn't it? You're looking for the inequalities are especially equal, well, because everybody, everything they do and they know, and everything else will be absolutely equal, equally well, because on here, I mean, so in the comparison, all humans equal themselves. It's impossible that any species would become any equal if there would be any difference in physiological meaning of the genetical. Able to be perfect equality. It has to be absolutely the same structure. It has to be occupy the same place in the whole universe. So it is all impossibilities here. So nothing is ever absolutely super perfectly same around here and equal. But this can be a certain equality nevertheless is here. It's a kind of mental equality, or as a kind of unity equality, or as a psychological equality, there illusion of equality, or whatever, equality in the sense that even those things are not equal, and in reality they can still there seems to be enough equal in terms of that somebody not able to feeling of the superiority over anybody else around Asian here. Except he knows more than anybody else, everybody knows the same around here. So if there is no other humans existing, there only one single thing, singularity of the unity of the oneness or wholeness together, there's no separativeness here. There's all different, that's what separativeness here. Alright. So inequality case, always are big issues in life around here. There's all individuals come and go around here, apparently so on. It kind of gets on a de-education and also different things around here. So there's more than just theater, but it's not kind of reality of the physical logic case here. It's a reality of the one's interesting. So if somebody's not living, he is not existing around here. If someone is not existing, he has no interaction with this physical reality of the universe around here. He's not doing anything, he's not knowing anything, he has no reality. He has nothing to do with the whole universe currently here. So somebody said, but a certain bird would have started 10,000 years ago around here. Some bird case in here. I guess an albatross, I guess they exist case in here. So because what the hell this way, there's no single carrier anymore the same genes. He has no any kind of direct case any longer to exist in this population. Then what this existence of albatross 10,000 years to have to do anything with the modern water on here? Well, he's all the materials with this albatross was the case when he was dying. It still existed this earth case, apart for a few hydrocarbon or hydrogen atoms which was occupying with these are out of the earth case. All atoms are still in this earth within itself around here. So there's already all those atoms are still in Earth together. There are now various other organisms. There's the Congress with so many huge different. So that's why humans lost. Okay, so right now, even if those atoms right now with those albatross 10,000 years, and so the carbon molecules and every other molecules particle, it doesn't matter if the oxygen molecules or there's a calcium. They are all. It doesn't matter atoms. So all the energy and all those matter. Right? So I've always focused in matter. Apparently, matter is still within the Earth. It's the same exact energy particles are still occupying this Earth here. They are gravitational bounded here, and the chemical it also is always some kind of components here. So they are not apparently going anywhere, and they always have some kind of operations around here. So some case looking for one's interest, I guess, so the albatross doesn't have any interest, is because somebody is that we have some brain which are able to visualize different kind of realities. Will be this visualizations his own interest, I guess, full fit occasion here. So full fit, I think some more you have a full fit. There's also that wanna be going disinterest, I guess, is the universe, how we see this universe myself. Does it look like myself? This is kind of a reality itself, I say. And I was talking about the aging around this, and I said, look at old people, I see some as and also, or aging not necessarily mean that it had to mean about the person can die any time around here. Yes, in your reality. Any person can die. Everybody, human can be killed, shot with detonation here. It's the prince or something like the one soul from here. So person is not able to witnessing of his own death in respect that he's able to witnessing that he's the moment that he's getting and seeing about his own eyes around here. Because he's able to not be there, he's unable to observing about his dead stands up a reality here. He's all people observing the but apart from his own physical watching stealth around here. So now looking for this is the kind of condition of the self-hood, whatever is human or whatever self-hood is always coming for, he's focusing his own self-hood around here, giving a chance around here. He was always looking for this. Whoever mentioned about this kind of the universe has to create somebody and somewhere, except there's a human species around here. So human was created by the human species around here, But some cases say but the human species is not absolutely super race. There's not a super race here. It might be particular moment time around there's the one kind of a bias around the bias is anthropic bias here. There's sort of or as a kind of failure that the universe itself was created for the humans here. He's laughing around in this kind of idea that the universe was created for any particular thing or here. Here. So this is a big clouded idea about here. And that any particle, I don't think look around it. It doesn't look like if universe was created for my self-interest, I guess, and I wouldn't necessarily be the most richest person in the universe, but I would to absolutely everything and possible, and how the universe would be completely different, how it is. So it's already certain, and apart from they said that the universe wasn't made more right. So because there should be some process on here, like the universe was created for that. I now on changing around it. The universe would be already different. If the universe would be created myself, I would be every single moment able to put a mind feel power chasing on anything here. But because ration is similar Markov that I'm unable, the universe was not created for my self-interest, and I'm mere so kind of the observer about the universe here. Exactly. He's always looking for this kind of a looking for a free of the evaluation is how is his self-interest, it's how whatever his reality of the inside, and how is it possible that this kind of free will idea exists. If you're looking for two different ways, one thing is this is looking for free will as an impossible thing to exist. So now it's to go around here, it's about the interest case of himself in all the end cases. I'm looking for why not we would have existed here. So always have to testing the free will, and it's hard to test free will, isn't it? It's a very harsh testing idea. But anyway, it was talk about aging was constant. There's all different things around aging around here, and every rich person always have to maximize about possible the stopping and aging themselves. So nice about or it's always the word about the rich person in the monetary sense that when they have money they can always create more money, and they are keeping a cycle of the maximize always more and more gemstones. They help people turn everything in the universe because they help people paying somebody. It's interesting. So they're looking for what is the kind of reality of some richness or some kind of a poverty. The only powerful if they are able to impoverish it. So they're looking for power. They make sure what is power, what kind of power, all kind of definitions on your individuals. Everybody has a kind of a certain amount of power here. Example, I have a power so the specification I felt to myself right here. Interesting that there's no other humans that my own power coercing me if it's doing example what I do now. I said so we'll ask about some relationship, but it's my super interesting but to excel it is what I'm doing. If I'm doing what I want to do with no coercion apart from the humans on it, it's all from my own self investigation here. Yes, and which is of course impossible to even my own observability able to say about it. Am I myself at this here? It's not attractive for me. It's impossible for my own self to say about it that I'm gonna coerced by some other human because I'm not able to feel really be control over myself around here. You're looking for myself around here. I'm asking for myself or myself who is really actually is the case here. I'm talking about this kind of a real or a self bias case and I believe that there is something issue in so I'm surprised around here. Well, interesting. So that should be so it's quite a high latitude. So if you go to Canada, that latitude, well, those people living in somewhere like a class correlation. Go some center of the Canada right there. So I'm looking for the same, but there's no snow around here. Something like Edmonton. Okay, so here. Is there snow right now in Edmonton? I would be surprised if there would be not this right now in Edmonton snow around. There is always a situation. I'm surprised if because it's a freaking cold around here. In Edmonton, maybe it's not such they should go a little bit more west east from the Edmonton. Quite a good because of like Manitoba or some kind of north of the Ontario. There's a nearest north of the Ontario. There's an ask about this kind of balance of the Baffin Island. Is there snow like because we try to keep at the latitude? Go like 1,000 kilometers north from Toronto. Is there snow? Right? It might be already what lake there it is. Baffin Lake, rather. I don't really remember the name about this. It's what geographical. It just goes about the knowledge about it. So the question is, have I ever learned about this or things? Yes, I have learned about the name of the particle of this body, about this physical body of the water. And it's not necessarily in lake right here. So what is called right? Why the knowledge? What I already get. So why can I tell about the name for it? So what Baffin Island is there this year? But what is it so less than here? Hudson Bay. But so it's called Bay right here. Hudson River is it? There's anything Hudson name this year. So you can name about that. Whatever is it's incredible as why it is knowledge is. I mean all the knowledge is in one brain can be packet around. I was looking for this in a copper disk. You have a hard disk here. Well, it weighs around 200 gram right maybe. 200 gram. Well, over 100 well, it might be weight only 200 gram around here. It's able to memorize 1 trillion byte around here. Are you able to know more your brain around that? That's the kind of thing. That's a very good question around here. Yeah. It seems to be very hard. I mean, if you're looking for one language, if you really try to run here, the amazing thing about it, I had to beat 25,000 times to repeat the same one right here. You can really memorize now. Why you don't memorize? I mean, there's so many things you're learning around here. The question is, what happened in physical body? I was like, oh crap, what the hell is going on here? So what? I'm not eating enough good wood. I mean, like I look around. If I eat 1 kilo of food, right? 1 kilo of food. Why does 1 kilo of food cannot be converted 1 kilo of the brain cells around here? It was about to ask about here. I mean, you're able to apparently have some like a 25 magnitude of the case of the bits around the subatoms the case here. Calculate you're able to save information within those kind of if that's the case. I mean, much more about if there's some systems around here. Somebody goes, it's always given a possibility case because you never actually have absolutely no anything, isn't it? That's the case here. So here's a well. So why I'm not really able to converting that? I'm not looking for myself.